Think about a car. For the first time since 2001, more than 17 million light vehicles were sold in the United States. Though it still ranks as one of the largest markets on the planet, U.S. light vehicle sales growth is flattening. With 263 million vehicles on the road and 70 major new vehicle launches, hitting sales targets in 2016 will be tough.
2016 is going to be a market where it's a dogfight. We're fast approaching the point where the market's no longer going to be growing. So if I want to gain, I got to take it out of someone else's hide. When I begin to think about that, I have to understand what's coming and how I play offense and defense. Am I playing a loyalty game? Am I playing a conquest game? What makes these folks tick and how big are those audiences?
For brands to meet their sales objectives, it's going to take a different approach to marketing and sales. One that leverages actionable insight that enables you to play offense and defense.
So what we're doing is we're leveraging our forecasting capability. What's coming? And importantly, it's not just about the size of the overall industry, but who are you competing against? If I'm Chevrolet and I'm competing against Toyota and Ford, I want to know what kind of activities they're going to have in the marketplace and plan in advance for those. That's the idea of playing defense.
When you need to know what you're up against, IHS delivers insight that's more than aspirational. It's actionable, driving better planning, more accurate and effective targeting, more compelling engagement. With IHS, vehicle marketers have insight into the whole market. Insight that not only includes your customers, it includes your competitors' customers as well. It enables marketers to take loyalty and conquest programs to a whole new level of performance and impact.
If I play the loyalty game and I hold on to all of my customers and I play the averages, I still have to get about half of my sales from somewhere else. Half. So that means I got to play a conquest game. That means I need to know who are the best audiences. I need to know what they're driving and what might be applicable to those audiences. If I'm smart about it, I'm not only going to understand what those audiences are driving and where they're coming from, but also where they're going. So I'm going to use predictive modeling to help understand, what's going to excite someone. Why would they even want to listen to me? If I can predict that someone who's driving a mid-sized car has had a life-changing event, and they're going to be in a mid-sized SUV in the next year because they need more capability, more passenger space, that's really important. People are going to go online first before they step foot in any type of a showroom, right? So let's understand what that shopping experience looks like. Now, there are a lot of different ways of looking at it. If I'm IHS, I want to look at it from an auto shopper intensity ranking. I want to really understand, is someone serious in the marketplace? And how serious are they? What's the imminent to purchase? Is it a week? Is it 2 weeks? Is it 2 months? And I also want to understand what they're shopping for. Am I looking at luxury? Am I looking at non-luxury? Why? And what else do I have in my shopping basket? And how can I use that information to better craft either a communication strategy, a conquest strategy, a retention strategy? All of those things filter in because shopping then begets the actual purchase. It turns out that if you relate owner satisfaction for what someone is driving right now and understand what that experience has been, it becomes highly predictive as to whether or not they're going to come back into the brand in the future. If someone's been dissatisfied, we really want to understand why and use that to craft a more concise messaging strategy to help retain that customer. I think when we're looking at a flattened market, every dollar, every bit of resource has to be used really efficiently. And we feel very strongly about an actionable audience that's defined against a sales objective.
Marketing, fueled by insight, driving the competitive edge to meet and exceed your objectives. It's how IHS is helping you change the way you think about a car.